Did you guys know that buying a house that is worth 2 million could eventually lose you 10 million over the next few decades? It's not a millions. I'll show you the math. Let's compare buying versus renting using realistic California numbers. You have 400K liquid money as 20% down. You have attained that and you're thinking of buying a house. Let's assume you get a 5.5% mortgage interest, which is a great interest at current times. You can say the 2 million home goes between 5,000 to $7,000. So let's assume the alternative is to rent at $6,000 a month. And let's compare with S&P index. The stock has returned around 9, say to 11%. So let's assume 9.5% average annualized return. Home appreciation, as you can see, it's annually around 4.8%. So same person, same income, you have same liquid money, two choices. Which one should you pick? Which one is a better financial investment? First one, let's consider buying. Mortgage comes to about $9,100 per month. Property tax, let's assume 1.2%, that's around $2,000. And maintenance, roughly $500 per month. Total comes down to $11,600. And right now, I've not excluded any home insurance. That will be around $200, $300 as well. But let's keep our 11,600 per month as the monthly cost. Alternative, renting. Rent is $6,000. So you have extra cash to invest 5,600. How 5,600? You had 11,600 per month going out monthly when you are buying. And now you are renting at 6,000. So you have 5,600 per month saved. This extra money is what is going to change the math. Yeah, the core idea is buying would force your savings to go into a slower going asset that is real estate, that is a home based on their average price in the last 20 years. Whereas renting lets you invest the difference in a faster growing one. Let's see how this plays over time. So after 10 years, buying, you say home values has reached around 3.1 million, but the mortgage is still remaining. You have 1.3 million mortgage still remaining. That boils down to your equity worth 1.87 million. Whereas if you had rented a house and you are investing continuously, see the difference between the buying versus renting, you'd come down to around $2 million. Renting is already ahead in just 10 years. You want to see the numbers after 20 years, the total equity value after buying would be 4.24 million. Whereas if you compare it to renting versus investing, it will be $6 million. That's a 2 million difference. Let's see after 30 years. You can see the numbers. Buying home value, fully paid home, $8 million, whereas renting plus investing, $16 million. There's more than $8 million difference. Let's consider another scenario where we want to buy a $1 million home. That's roughly the average price, around 900K in California for home. Even in that scenario, 200K down and rent cut in half to $3,000 a month with same returns for buying and renting. After 30 years, buying will get you $4.1 million. Renting plus investing comes down to $8.6 million. That's more than $4 million in 30 years. Before we end, I want to clarify home buying for most of the people is not a financial decision, it's an emotional one. The emotional stability, not having to move, the mental safety, all these factors come into play. So that is why quite a lot of folks go ahead with buying anyway. But you can go ahead and plug in the numbers based on the interest rate in your country or your city, based on the returns you get, and accordingly come up with a decision of whether to buy or rent. This is just a framework. There might be bubbles or instances where housing might crash, like the financial crisis of 2007. And there could be a crash in the stock market if there's a bubble, like the dot-com bubble in 2000. These ups and downs are also there. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.